Let go.
I didn't do anything.
Stop.
I was listening to you.
You weren't listening to anything. Stop talking.
Wow. What are you doing? I didn't do anything.
Incident traffic stop. Speeding arrest. Contraband discovery agency. Putnam County Sheriff's Office, Palatka, Florida. Officer Deputy Drill Subject, male 33 years old.
How's it going?
Do you have your driver's license?
I do, but what's the problem?
Can you provide me with your driver's license?
Not today, sir. I do it every day. I'm going to turn off the truck. I'm going to put it in the park, but not today.
What?
No, sir.
You're not going to give me your driver's license?
For a reason. You seen that car speeding in front of me? I was going 55 miles over here, going 80, 90 miles an hour. So, no, sir. And I got it all recorded. Front to back, I run a business.
Okay. Are you going to give me your driver's license?
No, sir. Can I speak to your supervisor?
No. That's not how this works.
It's on speakerphone. Everything recorded right now.
Okay, that's fine. Undo your seatbelt. Undo your seatbelt.
I can turn the truck off for you.
Undo your seatbelt.
What's going on?
Undo your seatbelt.
Lori. What the hell? They arrested me for what?
Let go.
I didn't do anything.
Stop.
I was listening to you.
You weren't listening to anything. Stop talking.
Wow. What are you doing? I didn't do anything. The other car was speeding in front. I didn't do anything, sir. I promise. I didn't do anything, sir. You get my license. I didn't say I wanted to.
Oh, now you want to give me the
I was
license?
going to give it to you anyway.
No, I asked you for it and you refused to give it to me.
No, I would ask you why you wanted my license.
It's a traffic stop.
Okay, it's my back pocket. Grab it out my wallet. I wasn't not going to give it to you. I asked you why you wanted it.
And I told you to step out of the car and you refused to get out of the car.
I was trying to ask you a question.
No, that's not how this works.
I didn't know that. I was trying to ask questions, be polite. Professional.
We have it on camera.
But like I said, you get my license, you get my wallet.
We're past that
14,
now.
we're 77. We got one to take.
I wasn't trying to start no problem.
All you had to do was stand your license, man. That's all you had to do.
That's what I was
That's
asking.
not what you were doing. No. You were trying to ask questions.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to ask questions. Yes, sir.
Yeah. All you gotta do is show your ID and then we can go from there. But
Yes,
we're past that
I
now.
just want to ask questions.
We're way past that.
I didn't do anything.
Way past that.
I respect you.
I wish you did.
I really
14, 27.
You should know better than that, man.
That's why I asked you questions. Yes, sir.
You should know better than that.
To ask you questions. What's wrong with asking you questions? You know I respect you. I'm a law-abiding citizen. So I respect the law, so I was going to respect it. I'm asking you a question. If I can't ask you a question, that's mean you're not respecting me as I respect you, and I will respect that.
So here's how, I'm going to let you know how this works, okay, man?
Yes, sir.
When we pull you over, all right,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you for your driver's license. Once you give me your driver's license and I identify you, then I notify every single person what I pulled them over for.
I don't have no problem. Yes,
Okay? And you refused to comply with my request.
Ask you a question.
I said I need your driver's license, and you refused to give me your driver's license.
Ask you.
And you said that you're not going to give me your driver's license, that you wanted a supervisor.
That's not how this works, okay? Then when I told you that I opened the door and said, hey, undo your seatbelt, you didn't want to undo your seatbelt so I could get you out of the car.
Because I didn't want to move no sudden way for you. Because I wanted you to think I'm doing something wrong.
Okay.
Man.
I got you, man. All right. Walk over here for me.
Good.
Hop out. Or hop in the car. So work. Watch your leg, man. Move your leg in.
With the man now detained, officers take a look inside the vehicle.
How do you turn that thing off, man?
I have a screwdriver to turn my truck off. That's what I was trying to say. About
A screwdriver?
Yes,
All right. Have you anything to drink tonight or anything like that?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
All right. He says he uses a screwdriver to turn it off?
Yeah. Interesting.
Put it in first. There we go. Just stall it.
Yep. I was about to say stall now.
Yeah. I was like, let's just stall it. That'll shut it off that way. He had the e-brake on, so it wasn't going to go anywhere.
Assisting without.
Yeah. Some people be like, oh my gosh, how do you turn it off? It's a manual. I don't know what to do.
I know. I smell. Yeah. Smell it.
Woo. It's a good little sack.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna measure that real quick. It's gonna be close. 15.5. You still want to speak to a supervisor?
Yes, sir. But
All right.
if it's not going to be a problem,
I'll call him.
I speak with you. I mean, either or.
What's that?
I said I can speak with you or either or. I don't know the situation, what's going on. Like,
Okay, well, so I pulled you over for speeding.
yes, sir.
All right,
Yeah,
my radar and his radar both caught you at 77. All right, the car in front of you was doing 83.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I came out after you, and he stayed, and he just chose to come out with me.
Yes, sir.
All right, whatever car I choose to pull over, it's not like the state says I have to pull over the fastest one.
Okay, I'll just make sure
See
I
what I'm saying?
wasn't speeding. Yes, sir. And
Well, you're doing 12 over, or excuse me, 7 over. All right.
yes, sir.
Actually, no, it was 12 over. I do apologize. 65 mile an hour zone. You're doing 77, so 12 over. All right.
Yes, sir.
So-
I mean, if you say that. I mean,
I'm very confident in the reading because mine said it and so did his. All right. Is there something specific you want to talk to a supervisor about so I can tell him, or?
no, sir. I was trying. I really wasn't speeding.
Okay.
But I'm not trying to go against you. I don't want to go against anybody. I'm not trying to any of that stuff right there. But I really wasn't speeding. No, sir, I really wasn't. I made sure when I seen you, I actually slowed down, and I was already going 65. And the car was in front of me. It was going probably about 90.
No, he was doing 83.
Well,
You're doing 77. So he's only going 6 more miles an hour faster than you.
but if I can speak to a supervisor, just safe on both sides.
Sure, I'll call him real quick. Let me see where he's at. I don't know where he's at. Let me see where he's at. See if it's feasible for him to come up here. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, if he's in Melrose, he's probably not gonna come. Because that's an hour drive.
I really mean no disrespect when I was asking questions. I was asking questions.
I got you, sir.
Try to put my so-called rights.
Well, there's a difference between that and what happens on a traffic stop. Okay,
Yes, sir. I wasn't
driving is a privilege in the state of Florida. It's not a right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when a traffic stop occurs, you're required to provide your driver's license upon demand.
Yes, sir.
You refused to do that, and so I asked you to get out of the vehicle, and you didn't even want to do it under your seatbelt to get out of the vehicle. Okay?
I wanted to talk to you first.
What's that?
I wanted to speak with you first.
Okay,
Actually,
I got you, man. Hey, my supervisor's in Crescent City, so he's like 45 minutes away. So he's not gonna be able to talk to you today. However, if you do want to speak to him, whenever you bond out, you can call in and ask to speak to him. His name's Sergeant Taylor.
yes, sir.
All right. His ID number is 1312-1312. All right. And all my name and my ID number will be on all your paperwork. All right. You're gonna go to jail today for resisting without violence, possession of marijuana under 20 grams, and possession of drug paraphernalia. All right.
I would have gave you everything.
What's that?
I said I would have gave you everything.
I gave you plenty of chances, sir.
I was trying to talk to you.
No, you refused to provide me with your driver's license. Then when I asked you to get out of the vehicle, you didn't want to get out of the vehicle. And then when I was detaining you in handcuffs, you continued to resist by tensing up your arms and not wanting to give us your hands.
Really, I got a bad shoulder.
I got you, man.
I flipped 7 times last month. 7 times. Sorry about that, but 6 months ago I flipped 7 times in my vehicle right over here on State Road 20. I got a bad leg, got a bad shoulders, my back is bad, everything. Of course I'm gonna tense up because I'm already hurt.
Okay, that's fair enough. But the not going to give your driver's license and not wanting to take your seatbelt off and get out of the vehicle, that's another thing.
It was no disrespect. I promise you, it was no disrespect.
I don't feel disrespected. I just feel like you just didn't want to listen. All right.
I just want to try to ask a question for my very first time. Because if you look at my report, I never ever resisted my license. I
got you, man. I got you, man. So for future reference, if you get pulled over and they ask for your driver's license, give them your driver's license and then ask them, hey, what'd you pull me over for?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. That's the first time I ever did that.
Okay, man.
But I just want to ask you.
I got you.
One time.
All right. I'm gonna bring your phone and your wallet with us to the jail. Your truck's gonna get towed by St. John's Auto Body because I can't leave it on the side of the road. All right.
Can I please call my brother to pick it up?
No, sir.
But
Where's your brother live?
He stay here in Palatka. He just got off work. He worked for the farm. We work on a farm.
I got you. All right, sir. Sit tight for me, okay?
Yes, sir.
I can put him on the phone for you. All right, Jarvell, you're speaking with my supervisor, Sergeant Taylor.
Hey, how's it going, Sergeant Taylor?
All right, what can I do for you?
Yes, sir. I was just trying to see if you can maybe come out to this situation for a better understanding. I know it was a misunderstanding. I guess the fellow officer thought I was taking it a different way, but I wasn't. I was just asking a question for a better understanding. And
you don't get to choose whether or not you give them your driver's license, and you don't get to demand a supervisor instead of a driver's license.
yes, sir. Yes,
Our
sir.
statute states you will produce your driver's license upon demand by a law enforcement officer.
Yes,
That's
sir.
simply all you had to do was produce your driver's license.
Yes, sir. I was going to produce them. I just asked a question. I wasn't holding anything. I wasn't going that level with not producing them. I was going to produce them. I just asked a question, and I guess he may thought I was going overboard, not wanting to show him. But I was going to show him to him. I just wanted to ask a question. Was it me speeding or not? And I know it wasn't me. It was the car in front of me. He verified that.
You verified it with the car in front of you speeding and not you?
Yes, sir. He said it was a car in front of me that was speeding. They was going 88, 89 mile an hour, but they chose to pull behind me because I was going 70 something on a 65 mile road, and we're allowed to go 5 miles over.
Not 12.
Yes, sir, but I wasn't.
You were.
I really wasn't.
My radar and his radar said 77. The vehicle in front of you was doing 83.
Okay, what is your? Are you saying that is your complaint that you weren't speeding?
Yes, sir. I wasn't speeding. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, then you
But is
have
it?
to take them. You have to take him to court and try to test the fact you don't believe his radar is accurate or that he's being untruthful. But nothing
no,
I can
sir.
do for you.
No, sir. I wasn't trying to take it to that level. None of that right there. I wasn't trying to do that because he already verified the car was going faster in front of me. I was just trying to say that I was actually law-abiding his what he wanted done. I was just asking a question. I was going to give him my license with no problem because I drive semi-trucks. So I didn't want to come down to a situation.
Why didn't you immediately produce your license when he asked for it?
Because I didn't want to just move fast into my pocket. Because this is my first time I ever, from any situation, I never refused to give my license. I just wanted to really ask a question this time. Like, it wasn't me, it was the car in front of me that really was speeding. And I was going to give him my license.
Well, sir, if you're doing 12 over, you're really speeding also.
Yes, sir.
And it's still speeding.
But I'm not trying to contest with the officer, your fellow officer. I'm not trying to do that, but I wasn't speeding. But I was just trying to say I was going to show him my license. I wasn't trying to hold anything from him. I would have gave it to him. I was just asking a question.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll review his body cam later, and like I'm supposed to do. If you want to file a complaint, that's fine. But you're not getting unarrested. So next time when somebody wants to see you get pulled over, have your license out ready to go. Produce it once you're asked to produce it. That's what Florida statute says you will do.
Yes, sir, and I do it every time. I was going to do it. Yes, sir. Say it again.
Well, you do it every time. Why not this time?
Oh, yes, sir. I was going to produce it this time. I just asked the question. I guess I may said it. I don't know if I said it with a high tone or not in my voice, or where he thought I wasn't going to give it to him. But I just wanted to ask a question to verify.
So when I look at his body camera and Deputy Drone's body camera, I'm not going to see you refusing to give your license to them.
Yes, sir, because the license was in my wallet. I didn't want to reach into my back pocket and do any type of movement that was going to make him feel uncomfortable. So I didn't want to do any movement while he was asking me. I wanted to ask a question before I actually moved into my back pocket.
So you never demanded a supervisor instead of producing your driver's license?
No, sir. I asked that after he said about the license. Like, first I was asking the question why. I was going to give him my license. The supervisor came at the end when the situation went down that way. I was saying, well, can I speak to the supervisor? But I was going to cooperate with him, and I was cooperating with him from the get-go. I don't know if my tone came off the wrong way or anything. That's why I wasn't moving. That's why I didn't grab the wallet out my pocket when he asked for it.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'll do, sir. Once his body camera gets uploaded, I'll review the video, which is what I'm required to do as a supervisor.
Yes, sir.
But you're not going to be unarrested today. He felt necessary to arrest you, and I'm not going to go behind him and unarrest you.
Yes, sir.
Because he's worked for me for a long time. He's made hundreds and hundreds of arrests, and I've never seen him make an arrest that wasn't lawful.
Yes, sir. That's why I'm actually talking to him as well.
Your arrest is totally lawful. Eric?
Yes, sir.
I'm done.
All right, sir.
Have a good night.
But that's why I'm talking to him as well.
Terry v. Ohio, 392 U.S. 11968. A lawful stop requires only reasonable articulable suspicion. 2 independent radar readings at 77 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone satisfy the Fourth Amendment threshold as a matter of settled doctrine. Florida Statute 316.65, subsection 1. A licensed driver must present their license to any officer upon demand. The statute provides no window to ask questions before complying. Compliance is immediate. The obligation is not discretionary. Wern v. United States, 517 U.S. 8061996. A traffic stop is constitutionally valid upon probable cause of any violation, regardless of which vehicle was pursued or what other violations were observed. Officer discretion in stop selection is not subject to constitutional review. Pennsylvania v. Mims, 434 U.S. 1061977. Officers may order a driver out of the vehicle during any lawful traffic stop. No independent justification beyond the stop itself is required. This authority is categorical and requires no case-by-case balancing. Graham v. Connor, 490 U.S. 3861989. The reasonableness of force is judged from the perspective of a reasonable officer on the scene at the moment of the decision. Courts do not apply hindsight. The standard is objective, not subjective. State v. Betts, 815. So, 2D, 627. Florida Supreme Court, 2002. Trained detection of marijuana odor from a vehicle establishes probable cause for a warrantless search under the Fourth Amendment. No additional corroborating evidence is required by Florida law. Florida Statute 843.02. Resisting without violence, courts require proof of an overt physical act of opposition. Involuntary muscle tension, especially with documented prior physical injury, does not satisfy this element beyond a reasonable doubt. Charge was dropped. Florida Statute 893.13, subsection 6b. Cannabis possession under 20 grams. Florida Statute 893.147. Drug paraphernalia. Any container used or intended for storing cannabis qualifies as paraphernalia. Both statutes were triggered by evidence discovered under plain smell probable cause. The Florida Statute 316.65, subsection 4, refusal to sign citation. Signing a citation is acknowledgement of receipt only, not admission of guilt. Willful refusal to sign constitutes a second-degree misdemeanor under Florida law. Ideological or philosophical objections carry no legal weight as a defense. Case outcome, counts 1 and 2, resisting and cannabis possession. Drop counts 3 and 4, paraphernalia and refusal to sign. Guilty sentence, 12 months, probation, 2 days, jail, 50 hours, community service, $333. Fine. Legal lesson 1. Compliance and rights are not mutually exclusive. Producing a license does not waive any Fourth or Fifth Amendment right. The proper sequence is comply, first contest later through lawful channels. Withholding compliance transforms a civil infraction into a criminal exposure. Legal lesson 2. Sovereign citizen doctrine has no legal standing arguments based on personal ideology regarding document signing or legal status have been uniformly and categorically rejected by state and federal courts. Invoking such arguments creates independent criminal liability, not protection. Legal lesson 3. Supervisory authority is not retroactive validation. An officer's prior record of lawful arrest does not legally validate any individual arrest. Each seizure must stand on its own facts. Independent review is the legal standard. Institutional loyalty is not